Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 15th. This week I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore, so if you haven't had a chance to check her out yet, please do so at the link in the description below, right at the top there. Also this week I'm doing if you want a reading, I'm doing a discount this week for 20% off. All you have to do is use the code MINNOW at checkout, and there's a link above, below, all the details are on that page. But I'm doing this because I'm going away at the end of the month. I will be unavailable for readings for a little bit over a week. So if you want a reading, now is definitely the time, because not only is it discounted, but I won't be available for a little bit of time here. So definitely get your readings in now. But having said that, let's take a look at what's going on for you. And yeah, I mean, it's already fitting in with a lot of the stuff that's been going on, I have to say. Looks really good for you, actually, by the time we get to the end here, so I think you are in for some definite good stuff and some definite changes. It's interesting, almost every single sign has had a 9, not the same 9, but either one or the other, basically. And it's very interesting because I've been talking about how next week Mars is finally leaving the retrograde zone, where it's been, it's retrograde and it's moving forward. It has been moving forward, but it's finally leaving the area where it went retrograde. And I think a lot of people are going to be feeling that for whatever reason. And it comes up, and I mainly attribute that to these 9s that are showing up, bringing in new energy, new life, and new everything. But the first card you have, actually, is the 3 of Clubs. This card represents second chances and second chances coming in for you, so that is really nice. You could be getting a lot of second chances somewhere. It's also a card of being very creative and using your creative energy in a lot of ways. It's also a good card for, like, creative problem solving and coming up with creative, problem solving is what I'm trying to say. And the other thing is you end with the Ace of Diamonds, which is a card of innovation. And Aquarius, you are the innovators of the zodiac, so definitely don't be afraid to innovate and come up with creative ideas this week. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. Everybody has also had like a Spades card. I think people are just thinking about the past, thinking about past worries and past difficulties and things. I've said it before. I think when things get a little bit better for us, things start going our way, we start getting what we want, actually, which we haven't been able to for a very long time, we can sometimes immediately jump to the negative and wonder when the bad thing's going to happen, when are the bad things going to return, and things like that. So don't immediately jump to the negative. Let that stuff go. And you have the Seven of Spades coming up next. Pretty much exactly what I just said. Seven of Spades is all about letting things go, and it also represents internal fears that don't exist. So it kind of says any fears that you do have, any of these fears that do come up, they don't exist. They're not real. So let that stuff go. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. Really great card. You even have a person coming up next, so a lot of you could be finding love this week if you're looking. This can represent a perfect match coming in. If you're already in love or you're just not interested, this can represent even meeting up with a friend. The next card you have is a card of friends as well. So again, if you're not interested in love, it could definitely just be like a friend coming in to help you, or meeting up with a new friend, or meeting even a new group of people. I'm actually getting it's probably a group, not just one person. I feel like it's multiple. So you could be meeting up with a new group of people, and don't be afraid to meet up with a new group of people either. I feel like a lot of people are going to be like getting involved in like activities and things like that they want to do. So definitely look for activities where you can meet new people and things like that. Next, you have that King of Clubs that I was talking about. This is a great card of friends, or a friend who is a great friend coming in. It could definitely be love for you. Could be male or female. I don't attach sex to my cards, so it could be either or. They would just have the King of Clubs type of energy, which is somebody very charming, very charismatic, very honest, and also very friendly. They're extremely friendly people. So that's how they would come in. It could be somebody very nurturing as well. So that could be coming in as love for some of you, or a friend. These people, King of Clubs, I always say, come in as like a boss or a mentor as well, offering you advice that you'd want to listen to. So pay attention to people who you look up to in your life, most importantly. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs. Card of achievements, reaching some achievements, or reaching new levels, reaching new goals and things like that. It's also a card of goals, like you reaching goals, like actually those goals being finished and things. So a lot of you could be hitting some milestones here goal-wise. You could also be recognized at work, like I said, with that King of Clubs, especially. You have the boss card kind of coming in there. So some of you could be reaching some recognition at work. Some of you could be getting jobs. This is a card of new things coming in. And as I said, I kind of attribute this to this Mars really truly moving forward. It's been moving forward, but to me it's like truly actually moving past things, and so there could be a lot of new energy coming in for a lot of you. And finally, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Like I said, card of innovation. It's a card of stepping off on a new path as well. I mean, look, there's a new path right there to step off on. So a lot of you could be stepping off onto new paths, beginning new journeys, starting new things, and, even seeing better money, more money coming in, new money coming in. I would say that the thing that I say about the Ace of Diamonds is that it can be a little bit scary. There can be some fears and things like that about stepping off on this path, so don't allow fears to control you. Step off on that new path and get started. But thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.